What's going on, YouTube? Today we're going to do it live. Okay, so I'm working on my Magic Fox, and a lot of you know that for 0 stars and 1 star skills, I use the rig the deck method. I've gone over it many times. But when a skill gets to 2 stars, I just eat it directly onto the pet. So you can see here, I'm 500 out of 4,000, still a while to go. When I get one of the other pets up to 2 stars, I'll just eat it. It's 500 points apiece. Why do I do it that way? Two reasons, really. First, getting a 3-star skill is pretty expensive, and it's just not worth the resources, I think. And second, when you lose a 2-star versus a 3-star roll, it kind of hurts, honestly. And I found over time, it's just when you get the 2 stars to eat it directly, you'll get there eventually. It's fine. There is one exception to this rule. When I catch a pet with a 3-star skill in the second slot, I will build up the talent skill to 2 stars and gamble the 2 stars against 3 stars. And that's what we're going to do today. We're going to do it live. All right, here's the pet. You can see I got a 3-star Wild Agility here. Hey, that's an okay skill. I've used it before, but certainly not something anywhere worth as valuable as the talent skill at 2 stars. Obviously, a 1-star Sudden Epiphany here, that's fine. But the first thing I'm going to do on this pet is regenerate this down to 2 skill slots. So let's do that. All right, 2 rolls, not so bad. All right, then the next thing you do is you upgrade the talent skill. So I've got plenty of 0 stars to get up to 1 star. And I also have enough 1 stars to get it up to 2 stars. All right. Now, having done that, now I have a 2-star versus a 3-star. My calculations and the devs have said this is about a 70% success rate. So the odds are in my favor, but certainly not guaranteed. I am very much hoping to hit the talent skill here. Like I said, Wild Agility, it is useful. I will keep it if I roll it, if I get unlucky here. But I'm very much hoping to hit the talent skill. So let's do it. All right, and I got lucky there. 2-star talent skill. That'll increase, my ability to upgrade this. At some point I'll put this on there, but I'll just keep it floating for the moment, just in case something good comes along. All right, so I am working on my Magic Fox here. I've seen some people recommend follow-up on this pet. I think follow-up is actually pretty bad on this pet. 2 reasons. I mentioned this in our video, but the first reason is Intense Firefox. This is your secondary damage source. Good bit of damage. It's more or less on par with the main damage source, and obviously follow-up does not benefit this at all. The other reason is that the main damage source here, Foxfire, it requires you to get these little debuffs to boost up the damage. If you don't get these debuffs, the main damage source isn't very impressive. Follow-up has 2 problems. The first is that the main cast clears all the debuffs, and so the follow-up cast most of the time is going to go out without any of these stacks, and so the follow-up cast is going to be very weak. If you do manage to get a debuff, then follow-up like a robs Peter to pay Paul kind of situation. It robs the next cast of Magic Fox, and so follow-up, I just don't think it's good in this pet. Of course, follow-up is an intelligence skill, and you have 4 intelligence skills competing for 3 slots. You're obviously going to use the talent skill. I like the Ember skill a lot, and then it comes down to, do you want Elemental Harmony or follow-up? I think on this pet, follow-up is uniquely bad. You compare this to the Flaming Manticore here. The thing about the Flaming Manticore, it also has sort of 2 damage sources, the main cast and these little, the ticking lava dots. Follow-up gets these both, and these ticking lava dots, they stack. So if you have the main cast and the follow-up cast, they'll put 2 lava dots on the target, and they'll both do damage, which is why I think follow-up is much better for the Flaming Manticore and some other pets, and I think it is particularly weak for the Magic Fox. Anyway, just a quick video today. I'm glad I got lucky, a little bit closer to getting 3 stars on my Magic Fox here. I'll get the rest of these skills up to 2 stars, and I'll probably stop there. I like the Magic Fox, but, I don't know that it's worth 3-starring everything. Anyway, that's all I got for you today. And until next time, you stay classy, Belaron.